Hey guys, this is Taz coming to you from Seattle. And if you have not heard of the Wim Hof Method, where have you been? This guy is like super human. And the cool thing about it is that you can learn the method yourself so you can be superhuman. So I'm gonna have to journey this weekend. I am gonna take my first workshop this weekend, coming up here on Sunday in a couple days, and the closer I get to it, the more I get kind of like on the edge. Gosh, what have I gotten myself into? But if you haven't heard of the Wim Hof Method, basically what it is, and I'll describe it in below the video here. It's a combination of deep breathing, some exercises, and immersing yourself in very cold water, like where I am. There's a lake close. I think we're probably going to go in the lake, and right now it is about 30. Well, no, not 30. It's about 40, between 40 and 45 degrees. It's about 45 degrees maybe. And this is going to be closer in the morning, so it's probably going to be a little chillier than that. So imagine how cold the water is. But the thing is that when you get into the breathing, the deep breathing, and the certain exercises, it gets your body to a state where it gets basically heated up inside so that you can withstand that cold water. And it's this whole process of the deep breathing, this whole process of getting into the cold water or taking cold showers, that sort of thing, is so, from what I've heard, and I haven't experienced it yet, but it is so healing for you on all three levels: emotionally, spiritually, physically. I mean, apparently when you get in the cold water like that, it really helps your cardiovascular system. It really helps your hormones. It's supposed to help your hormones, your cardiovascular system, and also your immune system. So if you have immunity problems, if you get sick a lot, if you have other issues, I've heard that this is supposed to help on so many levels for so many different people. And that's why I'm like so freaking curious about it. And it's not like Wim Hof is the one who created the method. This guy has climbed Mount Everest in shorts and hiking boots. I mean, he stays in a chamber full of ice up to his neck for 2 hours. I mean, he's done all these crazy things that you would think would be inhumanly possible, but it is possible. And not only has he went that far with that, but he's had scientific research to back all this up about how his methods will help you on such a grand scale for your health. He also has, they have also injected some type of bacteria into his body, put all these monitors hooked up to him so that the scientists can investigate what's going on. And for a normal person, you would get really violently sick, shaking, nausea, vomit, all kinds of things from this bacteria. But when they did this to him, injected it into his body, he was perfectly fine through the deep breathing that he was doing for himself. And not only did he do it on himself, but he decided, now I'm not the only one that can do this. Anybody could do it. That's his motto. Anybody can do what I do. So he was able to train other people to get into this state. They were injected with the bacteria as well, and nobody got sick. And they were fine, just like him. He also trains people to go up and, climb up the mountains in the snow with their shorts, hiking boots, and trains them to get into ice water. I mean, anything that he can do, he believes anybody can do. And it's all about healing yourself from within. Healing yourself from within, getting back to nature, and being one with the nature, with the breath going into the body, and then withstanding the cold because of what you're doing with the breathing and the exercises. So I am totally looking forward to this, guys. I'm going to have to keep you updated on how it goes. on the experience that I experienced, because I know it's going to be life-changing. It's going to be a life-changing experience for me, and that's why I decided to do it. So if you get a chance to do this, I highly recommend it. Just go to the Wim Hof Method, and then you can find if there's anybody in your area that teaches it, or you can just go to his workshops. And I don't know when or where he has them, but I'm sure that would be pretty phenomenal to work directly with him. But if there's an instructor that is certified that can teach it in your area, go for that. That's what I'm doing here in Seattle. It's going to be in a couple days, and I'll keep you updated on how it goes. Okay? So if you have any questions, anything that you want to know more about it, I mean, I've been watching a lot of videos about it, been learning about it. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. And of course, if you have any health conditions, any health issues, make sure that you talk to your doctor before you do this, because it's not for the faint of heart. So be sure that you're able to do this with if you do have any health conditions. Okay, guys? Take care. We'll talk to you soon. I'll keep you updated. Bye-bye.